Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am doing Journal Showdown. This was created by Shannon Ridler. I will put the link to her channel below, but she goes over all the journals that she's been using, and yeah, so I have quite a lot of journals. So I pulled most of all my journals out. Hopefully I have everything and I didn't miss anything. I have journals all sitting here. I'm going to show you each one, what I have in each one. And then I have journals also on this side sitting here. On this right here, I have journals. I have journals sitting here on the bottom here as well. So I'm going to go through each one and share what I do in each book. So this might be a long video because I have a lot of books. So here we go. I'm going to start with the one that I write in every single day, and I'm going to grab it. It's over here. And you all seen this before. This is my Fobonichi, and it is super huge. I use a Miraculous notebook in here. I probably didn't say the name right, but that's what I have in here. This is an A5 Cheek Sparrow Snark, I think is the color, and that's what I do in here. And I've shown you this before of my Fobonichi, and it's every day. I write in here, I journal, I put washi tape, I put pictures, I draw. I have a huge flip through of this already on my channel, so I'm not going to go through it, but this is what I use this for. Okay, so the next journal that I am currently using is this one. This is my junk journal. This is an A5. I am using this for hashtag 30 lists, and this is what I am putting in here. I have inserts in here. I also have this on my channel as well. There are inserts in here like a junk journal. They come out and you can work on your page. So this is my 30 lists for December. So I already started it. We are on, I think, day 6 or 7 or something like that. But I have already completed doing some pages in here. So that's my to do every day for the month of December is this. I love this junk journal because the pages come out. I've done a YouTube video on this as well, that the pages come out so you could work on it as you are going for each day, and then you could put it through your sewing machine. You could do paint, whatever you're stamping, whatever, the pages come out. I love it, and this is what I'm doing in December. So that's my second book. Okay, the third one is my A5 Rings Cocoa Daisy. So I've been writing in this every day as well. This one is also, I did a flip of this on my channel as well. And this I got from Amazon, really cheap. I think it was like 12 bucks, $12 to $20. And it's fake leather, it's not real leather. And I write in this one every single day. So here is my little flippy thing. So more like a planner, and I also journal in here. I have 2 journaling prompts that I do in this book. One is a list has got a list, and the other one is a December one. I also put photos. So this is last week's photos, my favorite photos of the week. So I do a weekly thing. I also do photos for the month. I did start it. Let me see if I can find the page. I also do drawing in this book. So let's see. Here is my photos for the week. Yeah, it will fill up in the month. So I do, this is the first week. So we're in the second week of December. So the end, usually on Sundays, I fill this in. And yeah, so I'll add more as the weeks go on, but this page will fill up for the month of December. I also are doing drawing in here. I'm doing a doodle a day. here is my drawing. So I have the calendar for December, and I'm drawing every day. Here's the prompts here, and every day you draw a picture in the box. So it's really cute and really fun to do. I've done it in my other journals, but this month I'm doing it on this calendar because the boxes are bigger, and I really like I like to draw. It only takes like 5 minutes tops to draw a little picture. Not really. Yeah, so that's for my everyday journal. Okay. The next one is my this is also a prompt, a journaling prompt that I do, and this is the Christmas one that I'm doing for December. And this one, I have a prompt in the front. I have this is my journal for December. I have a prompt in the front that I'm going by the list, and then every day I journal. I answered the questions here on the page that is supposed to be allocated to that day. So here is what I do. And I really enjoy this. This is a narrow size. Really like the narrow size. I also had in here my previous, this is September, is still in here, and I have October in here as well. So October, I also jot down what TV shows I'm watching. Yeah, I started the season 100. Here is my productivity log. I'm not doing a productivity log for December. I just stopped doing it. And here's my daily doodles. I was drawing them out with the calendar. So for the month of December, I figured I would use just the calendar that Coco Daisy gave me. It'll be a little bit easier since I'm doing December daily. I also have a mindfulness journal in here. This one I started in October. I got a magazine and it gave me some prompts. So I started journaling in this, which I haven't. I need to fill up more, do more in here, but they gave you prompts for every day. And I was writing in here. So I have this in here. There's a gratitude, dear me. So every day I had some kind of thing. See, dreams and stuff. So this one has more pages in it so that I could still empty. So I could still fill. I have a lot more pages in there. So I have it stuck in here with my December just in case I am motivated to write in it. So that is that. Okay, you also have seen this on my channel as well. Here is my war journal. And this, I made this little pocket with my sewing machine. So it's a Christmas one. This is what I store it in, so it's safe. And this is a wide size sparrow. So this is the buttered rum, I believe. And this one has my word journal. This is, I write in this one every single day in the morning. This is the first journal I write in. So I do my praise, my repent, and my prayer. And then sometimes I put scripture in here, but I haven't been doing my scripture in a while. But in the morning, this is what I write in here. And it really helps my day. And yeah, so I'll just flip through. It's only writing. There's nothing. So here is my first section. My daughter made me this front cover. I am happy. I am hopeful. I am blessed. So I stuck that in there. And then this is, I do my 5 things I'm grateful for. So this is the list. And it's just writing. So just 5 things I'm grateful for. I do this the first thing in the morning. Sometimes I write the time. Sometimes I write it's 8:29 in the morning. Sometimes I don't write the time. It depends. So 5 things I'm grateful for. Then I go to repent and I do the last 24 hours, something that I'm sinning that I want to repent. Mostly it's like I didn't clean the house, or I'm not grateful for something, or I'm comparing myself to others. And I always write in here, sorry, God, I did this. Sorry, God, I did that. But it's only the last 24 hours, not things in the past, only the last 24 hours. And then the third section is my prayer section, and then I just write my prayer to God for the day. So mostly it's like, please keep COVID away from us, and stuff like that. But yeah, so I do my one prayer for the day, and that's it for this journal. Okay, so let's go on to some other journals that I have been working in. Put that aside. Okay, so recently I picked up my dream journal again. This is an old journal that I made a while back. I have a pen attached to it because it's on the side of my bed. This is my dream journal, and what I do in this is a composition notebook that I covered and made up myself. I write in here when I want to get rid of my dream. Mostly it's nightmares or something that, like, as soon as I wake up, I have to write it down because that's it. So I do a title. Let's go to the first one. I do a title of what the dream was about. I usually draw something about what happened in the dream. And then I write if it's a nightmare or a happy dream type thing like that. And I write the date when it happened, and then I just write exactly, get it off my mind, stick it in this book. So yeah. And then sometimes I write, why did I have this dream? What am I, why did I have this dream? Like an analysis type thing. So that is here. A lot of dreaming, a lot of doodlings. Some of them are like creepy. So I just have this on the side of my bed, and I just write in this when I wake up. So that's that. Okay, so recently I pulled this one out. I am doing the Advent. I don't know if it's how many days. Maybe it's 12 days of Advent calendar art journal. So I grabbed my narrow Archer and Olive book is in here, and I started writing in here again. So here's my Archer and Olive book. And I originally had it more like a bullet journal, but here's my bullet journal type thing, just journaling different things in here. But now I'm doing the Advent calendar, so I will go to the Advent calendar and show you what I did so far. It's like stuff from the paint. All right, so here is my Advent calendar, page 1. So that was, what are you wasting your time on? So that was my first prompt. The second prompt was beauty, and you had used magazine art. So here's my second page. And the third prompt was do what you have and what you have. Do whatever you have. Use stuff that you have already. So here is my joy page. So I pulled out some ribbons and I did some painting. So yeah, so that's that. That's my kids when they turned 16. And yesterday's prompt was art freedom, and do whatever art freedom. So here is my art freedom page. We actually went food shopping, and I had to wear my glasses with my mask, and I hate it because it fogs up. So I tried to do a foggy glasses, and I wrote, I want off this Corona coaster. So that's what I made yesterday. And that's it for this book. So this is going to be my art journal. I'm going to continue on doing this book, so for the month of December. So that's that. Okay, so moving along. I told you this is going to get very long. I have a lot of books here. Okay, so here is, I took it out of the thing. Here is my Fobonichi AVAC. This is an A6 size, and this is my photo a day. And I'm a little behind on this, but I will share what is, it's an A6 notebook. It has the big AVAC in here. And I do a photo a day. Here is my photo a day, and then I do a photo, washi tape or design, and then I do some journaling. So every day I write in here. I am behind, so I think I'm on November. I still have to put December in here. But yeah, every day I put a little photo, a 2x3, 2x3, yeah. And I stick it in here. I also have another Hobonichi. This is a blank one. I use this for quotes that I find or anything, and I draw anything. Here's my Snoopy. Snoopy pops up a lot in my books. Yeah, some washi tape. Anything I want to remember. It's not filling up as much as my other books, but I write in here occasionally. So, yeah. It's more like a commonplace. I think that's what they call it. Commonplace journal, where you just, you find a quote and you want to write it down. This is where it goes in this little book here. So that's that journal. Put this away. I also have a Hobonichi Weeks, and my Hobonichi Weeks is this one. It's in my Harry Potter. This one I bought. I didn't make this one. I bought this Harry Potter off of Etsy, and I have in here my weeks. So here is my personal burgundy from Cheek Sparrow, and this holds my weeks. And I write in here a quote every day. Here is my planner. It's more like a planner. Sometimes I put what I'm doing that day. So I've been writing in this every day as well. And it's filling up. And then in the back, I do another commonplace thing. I just put quotes and stuff. So it's filling up. It's a lot of writing because I love to write. But yeah, the book is almost full. So hopefully in December I will finish it. Yeah, I only have a few more pages left. Look at that. Almost done. So December, and then I'm going to have a new one. So yeah, so this is filling up really quickly. So that's that. Okay, so I didn't do my books on the right-hand side. So let me do those because I do write more on this side because they're sitting on my desk. So my planner is this one. This is my planner that it sits on my desk. It was open, so I'm trying to shove it closed. I leave it open on my desk because I write in here as the week goes by. And I have a Moleskine. It's a wide size. I have a Moleskine planner in here. I want to make sure there's nothing that you can copy, but it's just writing. Things I have to do, where I have to go, phone numbers I need to do. It sits on my desk open like this, and on the right side is my schedule. On the left side is anything I got from the internet or came to me, or something I have to remember, like directions to a place I have to go to, or anything that I have to remember goes on this side because it's blank, so I just write it. So this is what it sits on my desk. So I already have 2021 is an orange one. I don't really like the color, but this is for 2021. It's the same book, same size. I mean, I could probably cover it, but it works like a weeks. So it's the week is on this side, and then it's blank page on this side, and it's just bigger than my weeks. So works out great. So that's that. Okay, so on my right hand side, that was my left hand side on my computer. On my right hand side, I do my to-do lists, and I have a this is my B6 Slim folio. It's the only folio I have because I wanted to try it out. In here, I have my financial planner and I have my to-do list. So I use a 360 everyday notebook, which is this here. It has a month and then a week. Let me show. Here is the December. So it has, I already decorated. So here's December, and then I usually have a binder clip on here, and it will flip to the week that we're on, which is week 49. We're on week 50, I think. So here is my week 50. So here's my week 50. So this is where I jot down what I'm doing every day, and it keeps track. So when I refer to this when I do my Fibonacci. So like, let's see, on Monday I needed to check the library, which I didn't do yet, but it's there. I went to the dentist on Monday. I went to Stop and Shop on Monday. I did my 30 list. I did my December daily, and then I did my art journal. And then on the next page, I have 2 pages for the week. So my next page, I jot down who I am listening to or watching on YouTube. This helps me out because I can never remember what YouTuber I watched, and I could go back to the channel and say, oh, that's who I watch and I want to watch more. So yesterday I watched AJ's Inspired Life. I actually was on live with her. I was chatting while I was doing my Advent calendar COVID page. And I was chatting with her along. So that's what I spent my day on. So and there was another YouTuber. I don't know how to say her name. It's CHOUX Puff Creation. So I was watching her yesterday as well. So every day I jot down who I'm watching, so I know how I spent my day, and I could also go back and refer to that YouTuber. Another journal that I have here is my B6. This has my Stology in here. I also have my journaling prompt book in here, and I've shared this before. This is a Claire B6. And the front part is my journaling. I did January through December. I put my journaling prompts in here. So if I want to journal about something, I refer to this book and go to the month and then go to whatever journaling I want. So this has my Stology in here. This is my Stology book. And this more like a whenever I want to journal something, or this is my washi tape page, but more like a bullet journal. So my art journal, bullet journal. I write in this occasionally. Let's see. Let's go to the last page and see what I actually wrote. I think it was something I was watching on TV. Here, my December watch list. So that was the last thing I wrote in here. So I will jot down what movies I watched and what episodes I watched, that type thing. I also had in here when the election was going on, I put the election in there. So anything that's his New Jersey. So yeah. So and then here's 35 movies to change your life. There's like just lists, more like a bullet journal. I refer to this occasionally. So that is my B6 Slim. Then I have a narrow. This is my December daily planner. And here's my December daily planner. This is where I jot down ideas to put in my December daily. And also when I was doing my notes for December prep day, and here are more pages and ideas that I want to include in my December daily. So that's a new journal that I just started using. This is what I'm using in December. So yeah, so that's that. I have a Cheek Sparrow notebook. Yes, this is keeping track. This is my B6. This is keeping track of all my sparrows because I buy them not only from Cheek Sparrow, but I also buy them from the buy sell trade list. So it's just a list of items that I own. I just have these notebooks in here. These are from Walmart, very cheap. So yeah, this is my wish list, my wants, and what I sold and who I sold it to and that type thing. I have it in there and who I bought it from. Yeah, so this is my list for that. Then I have my YouTube channel, which is in here. This is another B6. This is just, I jot down my ideas for my YouTube channel. I also jot down when I posted something on my YouTube channel, so I know what day. As you can see here, I'll jot down the number of the day, and then I'll write down what I uploaded on the channel. So it keeps track. It keeps me in focus of what I put on my YouTube channel. In the beginning, I have some stickers. It's the sticker book in the front of this. So that's that. And then I have another journal here. I have so many journals. It's like, okay, this is my scrapbook room journal. Okay, that's what I would call it, my crafty journal. This is what I put in here. This is a A6, I believe. And I put in here this notebook, these 5 stars. It fits perfectly in here. They're really cheap Mead notebooks. And then what I jot in here is my ideas for, it's just ideas for cards, ideas for, it's like my December daily book, but this is just ideas how to make things, photo book, tutorials. If I watch a YouTube channel and they're giving me measurements for something, I'll jot it down in here. And this is a great reference. Sometimes I draw in here. Yeah, there's not, yeah, just that around, to have that around and helpful. Okay, so I did start a morning pages, and this is a B6, and I have the really cheap notebooks from Walmart in here. My voice is starting, I think I need water. The really cheap notebooks from Walmart, and in here I do my morning journal, and this is 3 pages of just brain dump. So my vents, no one sees this, so yeah. This is more like a brain dump. This is where I put things that are negative go in this book, so I don't share this with anybody. Yeah, because I do I get all my negativity out in this thing. So that is that book. Okay, so recently in November I did a poetry journal, and here is my poetry. This is in pocket size notebook, and I put my poetry in here. I flipped through really quickly. This has my poetry journal in here, so yeah. So I'm not going to go through it. If you want to see the whole thing, you could do my video. Look through my video. I also have a another pocket size. This is a toffee. I got this off the buy sell trade list. And this journal I put in my 5 things Friday. And it's usually a photo, and then I write 5 things about that day, and it's every Friday, but I've been really lapse on it. I haven't done it in a while. Let's see, the last time I did it was October. So, yeah, this is my October. I skipped November because I was doing poetry, but I need to pick this book up again and journal in it. So, you put a photo, you do, I have actually a list here. It says 5 things Friday is 1, something you're making me happy this week. 2, something I'm reading this week. 3, something I did offline this week. 4, a photo for the week. and 5, something I'm looking forward to next week. So that's the 5. Really cute photo of my kids there. And I have the note in here of what to do for hashtag 5 Things Friday. So that's that. I also have a bullet journal in here, but I haven't written anything in it. So that is this book. Okay, I have my weeks for next year. This is 2021. Nothing written in it yet, but that's my new book. And then I have my 3 journals for my children. They each have their own book. This one's Victoria's, this one's Justin's, this one is Naomi's. I've done a flip through of these books. I have these week books that I got from Amazon. It's called Weeks. It's like a Hobonichi Weeks, but it's a fake Weeks. And it's set up like the same. So what I did was put photos, and then I journal. I sometimes put poems in there, quotes, pictures. It's just, this one's only geared to my daughter Naomi. So just like that. So just, it's not dated, so I write in it whenever I can. Okay, so let's get to some journals that I haven't touched in a while. And here is one. This is a narrow. And what do I have in here? I have an All About Me journal. And here's from pictures. And the first one is All About Me. And I didn't finish it. I still have some questions. I think I got up to number 22. I have it noted in here. So I have to answer these questions still and fill it in, but I did fill in quite a bit. So I was working on that. Never finished it, but I have to go back to it. The second one I have in here is List Has Got a List. Again, I didn't finish the list, so I have to finish that. I put the prompts here, and I check it off as I do it. So here are some pages of that. Really quickly. Okay, the next book that I have is another narrow size. And what is in here? Let's see, I have Law of Attraction, which is the first book. And these I got from Cheek Sparrow, these notebooks. So did I finish this? Probably not. I am up to number 20. So there are, I think, 100 questions in here. 50 Law of Attraction questions. So I did get up to number 19. So I have to continue writing in this. So more like a junk journal type thing. You answered the questions and you just fill it in. So that is that one. Really nice artwork and journaling. And the second book I have in here is my art journal. And I didn't finish this as well. I had some prompts, 55 prompts in there that I was working on and didn't finish. So I have a few pages that I did in here. Whenever I feel inspired to do art, this is when I grab this book and add more stuff to it. So I have a lot more pages left to fill in. So that's that. The next one is an old one. This is what inspired me to use narrow again. It took me 3 years to use this narrow book. And this has my magazine journal in here. I made this in 2017, I believe. And I haven't finished it. So I have it in here. It is made out of a magazine. And yeah. So you just fill up the page and decorate it. And more like I was using it more like a bullet journal. And then I started to add some art to it. So yeah, 2017. I started up again in 2020. July, I started putting more in here. So yeah. Oh, I love that giraffe. That's so cute. Sometimes I draw in here. I put photos in here. Really and enjoy looking back on these. Here's my coronavirus thing. Yep. So That's this journal here. Here's my COVID book. So this is an A5 Cheek Sparrow. And I have my COVID journal in here. I was writing it in it every day with prompts. This is actually my second book that I got from Staples. And this has coronavirus prompts and things, how I'm feeling and how I'm doing through the coronavirus. So I stopped writing in this one, it looks like August, I think I stopped writing it. I maybe did, I did some in November. I did some November COVID with Trump. And then I just recently put this in here. I found this online somewhere where it has the timeline of COVID and what's happening and stuff like that. I added this to that journal. So I don't remember where I got that from, but somewhere online. So that's my COVID journal. And you've all seen this little mini thing. This is my art journal, mini art journal. I use this for October, my Inktober, and this is where I draw really cute things in here. So yeah, I have more pages in here, so I have to get more prompts, but every once in a while, if you want to draw something that goes in this little book. I think I got to get a new book because it's that's how many pages I have left, but that's that. I have my reading journal. I know you've been waiting to see my reading journal, so here is my reading journal. This is a wide sparrow, and I have my reading goals, and I print up the books that I'm reading, and I calculate what books I've been reading for the year. These are the finished books, and then I put my little review of how I like the books, and that's that. So a picture, and I didn't finish. I finished 28 books this year. Horrible. I usually read over 100 or about 100. 28 books, that's all I did this year. So yeah, COVID, not so good. Then I have this field notes thing. This is like vocabulary that I learned when I'm reading. And this book is this keeps track of my reading, my tracking of my reading of what I completed. So that's it. So that's my reading journal. And the last two books that I have here is one. I bought this Hobonichi 5-year, and I have it in an A6. This is Us, Our Life, Our Story. So I have a Hobonichi 5-year journal in here, and I haven't kept up with it. I wrote in here a little bit. I did add pictures and stuff, but I don't keep up with it. So, but I do own it. So this goes from 2019 to 2023. So, yeah, I need to write in here more. I did add some photos, and I did add some journaling in there, but not that much. So yeah, I have to work on that and add this to my daily. And the last journal that I have is my very first journal. This is my A6 Violet. Yes, this is my very first. I have my butterfly hanging off of it. This is my bullet journal. I started a bullet journal in here. I don't write in here anymore, but I still own it. I think the last time I wrote in this book was a while back. Let's see, it's my bullet journal, and the last time I wrote in here, was 2020. But not that. Here's my 2020. I did a Netflix thing in here. But Before that, I started this in 2017, this book. So, yeah. Yeah, I did a track of a book that I was going to read. I had my index, 2017. So, yeah, sometimes I drew. I think I was doing Inktober in here. And then I went to the smaller book. So here's my Inktober, drawing every day in October. Yeah, so that is it. I have my 50-50 list that I have not completed. This is my reading 50-50 list. Yeah, I didn't finish any of these books. So yeah, and then I have my series in here. So I can refer back to this. A lot of reading stuff, a lot of reading. This is all my series that I started but never finished. Checkers. And yeah, so that's it. So that's a lot of journals that I have in the works and working. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in another video. Bye.